Star Meri Brown debuts new boyfriend 2 years after Kody Brown split. Meri Brown's got a new man. The Sister Wives star was decking the halls, presumably, with a new beau. It's a Christmas miracle. #MrAman #life is good at Papa Brandon 1005, she wrote in an Instagram post tagging him. Since leaving her poly marriage, Meri has dated others. She previously dated a man Mo, but they split a few months later. He just wasn't my person, Meri told People. We dated exclusively for a few months, and he just wasn't my person. She recently told People that she was dating non-exclusively. It appears now things are definitely solid between her and Brandon. This news comes amid the TLC series airing and Meri revealing she won't return to using her maiden name despite her and Kody's divorce. They wed in 1990. We've talked about it a lot. It's like, okay, I am connected to Kody Brown by having his last name, but at the same time, that's all anybody knows me as. That's all I know myself as for the past 34 years, Meri told People exclusively. I definitely wouldn't ever change it back to my maiden name. That would be weird for me. I only had that for 19 years. This one I've had for 34, so it would be weird on that level. But she's not against getting married again and even jokes it may work in her favor. Hopefully, his last name also is not Brown, she said. We go with black or white. We were thinking of all the last names that are colors, she added, before topping it off in time for a holiday jest, adding, it would be funny to just be Merry Christmas. Meri officially divorced in 2014 before he went on to legally wed his fourth wife, Robin Brown, so that he could adopt her children from her previous marriage. Sister Wives Kody Brown humiliates Meri with 6x comment. Sister Wives star Kody Brown made light of something very important to Meri Brown in the latest episode. While discussing the subject of their legal divorce, Meri is questioning Kody and Robin's motives. However, Kody completely humiliates Meri with a comment about their sex life. Meri Brown realizes it was a trick. In the latest episode, Sister Wives star Meri Brown says she took the initiative to go through with the legal divorce with Kody Brown. It was a favor to make it easier for Robin's kids to be adopted. Undoubtedly, she couldn't imagine the heartache if Robin passed away and the kids couldn't be with the family. She said, when Kody and I got the legal divorce, it was something that we had talked about together for years. Seemingly, Meri had patiently waited for her and Kody's relationship to strengthen but began to stomach the idea it might never happen. She continues, but at the time that it actually happened, I was the one who made that move and went to go talk to the lawyer first because I was just in a place of let's just do it, let's just rip the band-aid off, let's just get it done. She explains the delay in taking the official steps up to that point. Meri says, I kept thinking if we can wait until our relationship is stronger, then I'll feel better about doing it and I'll feel more confident and I'll feel more secure in our relationship. Meri had the gross reality check she and Kody Brown weren't going to get better. Admittedly, she says, but that was never going to happen, obviously. It was within 6 months that he quit coming around the full thing there too. Kody says it was a matter of paperwork. When production talked with Sister Wives star Kody Brown, he nonchalantly made it seem like it was an emotionless matter. Instead, it was simply passing paperwork to accomplish their goal. During a confessional he says, Meri came to me saying we need to just do this divorce on paper so that you can adopt Robin's kids. In my mind, we were just shuffling legal paperwork. In his recollection, he says, Meri and I, after that divorce, left Robin and went to dinner together. I gave her a special ring and we probably went home and made love. Seemingly, for Kody, it was just something Meri was making a big deal over. He added, I mean, I'm just like going, we're not breaking this up. Furthermore, he clarifies, I never felt like that legal divorce did anything to us. Kody Brown humiliates Meri with 6x comment. But she wasn't laughing about draining the pickles or who has the best turkey at this point. Instead, Meri Brown found it very offensive that Kody Brown would bring up a comment directly about sex so casually, especially knowing what was happening in their lives at that time. She says, I think it's kind of disgusting that he would bring up a potentially intimate moment with somebody that he's divorced from because I can guarantee you that he would never talk about those moments in this setting with his wife. Furthermore, she made it very clear she thinks Kody would give Robin Brown more respect than he gave her at that moment. Kody Brown doesn't understand he isolated Meri further. However, Sister Wives patriarch, Kody Brown still doesn't connect all the dots. Seemingly, he is dumbfounded that Meri Brown might need emotional support after a transactional divorce. He said, Meri volunteered it, but for some reason, it still had an emotional impact on her because shortly after was when she went through the catfish experience. Although Kody acts as though it is puzzling to him, Meri shares what she remembers. She says, by the time the catfishing situation happened, mine and Kody's relationship was really almost non-existent. Additionally, Meri gave more information about the timeline. She says, I remember after the legal divorce thinking, oh, he's nice. This was the thing that I needed to do. He was really kind and he was present in our relationship for a month or so, and then you just can't keep up a facade for too long. Admittedly, she was isolated much longer than Kody made it sound. She adds, the catfishing situation didn't even begin for maybe 8 months after the legal divorce. Yanel sees the writing on the wall. After hearing from both Meri and Kody Brown about their perceptions, the producers show Yanel Brown in complete surprise. Yanel reveals, I was actually sort of speechless when she told us that she was actually doing it, because I thought, Meri would never do this. Likewise, she was having her eyes opened even wider to the underlying issues. She added, I already had started to see that there was a little bit of favoritism for Robin from Kody at that point, and I did worry. Christine Brown unearths a diabolical plan. When Sister Wives talked with Christine Brown Woolley about what she thought in retrospect, she dumped the tea. Christine states, so when Robin first came into the family, she started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids. Then, Christine lined out how Robin was sowing her ideas to manipulate Meri. She continues, and I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant. Then, adding, and she mentioned that several times through the years. Furthermore, Christine thinks, like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. However, Christine believes it was so crafty, that Meri didn't even realize she was falling into Robin's trap. Christine adds, I don't think Meri felt like it was planted. I think Meri felt like it was her own id before. But Robin found the theory absurd. She remarks, I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. Christine Brown, a prominent figure from the reality TV series Sister Wives, has recently shared a theory suggesting that Robin Brown, Kody Brown's fourth wife, orchestrated the legal divorce between Kody and his first wife, Meri Brown. Christine believes that Robin's intention was to position herself as Kody's legal wife, thereby securing legal and financial advantages for herself and her children. In a recent interview, Christine stated, I think she, Robin, was behind the scenes, like, hey, this is what we need to do. We need to do this. She further elaborated that Robin's suggestion led to Meri divorcing Kody, allowing Robin to legally marry him and facilitate the adoption of her 3 children from a previous relationship. This perspective aligns with sentiments expressed by fans and other family members, who have previously speculated about Robin's influence within the family dynamics. Some believe that Robin's actions were strategic, aiming to consolidate her position within the family and ensure financial security. It's important to note that these views are based on personal opinions and interpretations of family interactions. The complexities of familial relationships, especially within a plural marriage, can lead to various perspectives and theories. For a more in-depth discussion on this topic, you might find the following video insightful. Christine Brown, one of the most vocal and independent wives from TLC's Sister Wives, has ignited heated discussions among fans of the show with her latest bombshell theory. She suggests that Robin Brown, Kody Brown's fourth and legal wife, masterminded the legal divorce between Kody and his first wife, Meri Brown. According to Christine, this move was part of a calculated plan by Robin to secure her position as Kody's only legal spouse, thereby safeguarding her children's future and financial stability. Background of the allegations. Christine's claims stem from her observations of the family's dynamics during critical moments in their history. In 2014, Meri Brown, Kody's first wife of 24 years at the time, agreed to divorce Kody. This legal change enabled Kody to marry Robin and legally adopt her 3 children from a previous relationship. While the family publicly maintained that this decision was made for logistical reasons to benefit Robyn's children, Christine now suggests that Robyn may have played a far more influential role behind the scenes. In a recent interview, Christine revealed, "I think she, Robyn, was behind the scenes, like, hey, this is what we need to do. We need to do this." She emphasized her belief that Robyn manipulated the situation to ensure her place as Kody's legal wife, potentially marginalizing the other wives in the process. Family dynamics and strategic positioning. Fans and viewers have long speculated about Robyn's role in reshaping the family structure. When Robyn entered the family in 2010, she was the first wife to join the Browns in 16 years. Her arrival brought significant changes, including financial restructuring and new family dynamics. Critics argue that Robyn quickly gained Kody's favor, leading to allegations that she prioritized her own interests over the collective good of the plural marriage. Christine's theory resonates with many fans who feel that Robyn's influence has led to a perceived imbalance within the family. Over time, Robyn has often been accused of monopolizing Kody's attention and resources. Christine's comments have added fuel to these accusations, suggesting that Robyn's actions were not merely incidental but part of a broader plan to secure her own and her children's futures. Impact on Meri Brown. Meri Brown's role in this situation has been one of deep personal sacrifice. By agreeing to divorce Kody, Meri relinquished her legal status as his wife, a position she had held since 1990. While Meri has publicly stated that the decision was made for the benefit of the family, she has also admitted to feeling displaced and emotionally distant in the years that followed. Her relationship with Kody has since deteriorated, with both acknowledging that their marriage has become more of a friendship. Christine's claims bring a new perspective to Meri's story, suggesting that Robyn's influence may have been a significant factor in Meri's eventual estrangement from Kody. Financial implications. One of the key aspects of Christine's theory revolves around financial security. By becoming Kody's legal wife, Robyn gained significant advantages, including the ability to share assets and make decisions regarding Kody's estate. This legal status also ensured that her children would have a more secure financial future, a concern that Robyn has voiced on several occasions. Christine's comments imply that Robyn's motivations were not entirely selfless and that her actions may have prioritized her own needs over those of the larger family unit. This perspective has reignited debates among fans about fairness and equity in plural marriages, particularly when legal and financial advantages are unequally distributed. Reactions from fans and other wives. Christine's theory has sparked widespread reactions from fans of sister wives, many of whom have taken to social media to share their thoughts. Some fans support Christine's perspective, pointing to moments in the show where Robyn appeared to exert influence over Kody and other family members. Others, however, defend Robyn, arguing that she was simply looking out for her children and making the best decisions for their future. Yanelle Brown, another of Kody's wives, has previously expressed frustration with the family's financial decisions, which many fans interpret as indirect criticism of Robyn. Yanelle and Christine's close friendship has led some to speculate that they share similar views on Robyn's role in the family. The bigger picture, challenges of plural marriage. Christine's allegations highlight the inherent complexities and challenges of plural marriage. The Brown family's struggles have often centered around issues of jealousy, communication, and resource allocation. Robyn's legal marriage to Kody, while intended to solve one set of problems, appears to have created new divisions within the family. Christine's decision to leave her marriage to Kody in 2021 was a significant turning point for the family. Her departure was framed as a move toward personal happiness and independence, but her recent comments suggest lingering frustrations with how the family has been managed. Christine Brown's theory about Robyn's alleged master plan has added a new layer of intrigue to the ongoing saga of the Brown family. Whether her claims are rooted in fact or perception, they reflect the deep emotional and structural challenges that have plagued the family for years. As fans continue to dissect Christine's comments and their implications, one thing is clear: the dynamics of sister wives remain as complex and captivating as ever. Kody Brown, the controversial patriarch of the Brown family from the reality TV series Sister Wives, has found himself at the center of public backlash following a divisive comment made during a recent episode of the show. Kody characterized his previous marriages, including his relationship with first wife Meri Brown, as being primarily about fighting and sex. This statement has been widely criticized as dismissive and disrespectful, prompting discussions about his treatment of his former wives and the complex dynamics within their plural marriage. The controversial comment. Kody's remark, though seemingly offhand, struck a chord with fans who have followed the ups and downs of his relationships with Meri, Yanel, Christine, and Robin. By reducing the intricacies of his marriages to such a blunt statement, Kody appeared to trivialize the emotional depth and personal sacrifices that characterized these relationships. Viewers quickly took to social media platforms to voice their disapproval, labeling the comment as tone-deaf and insensitive. Meri Brown, Kody's first wife and one of the central figures in the show, was particularly vocal about her reaction. In an interview following the episode, Meri described Kody's comment as kind of disgusting, signaling her discomfort and disapproval of how their shared history was being portrayed. For Meri, this was yet another instance of her relationship being mischaracterized and devalued in the public eye. The history of Kody and Meri's relationship. Meri and Kody Brown were legally married in 1990, making her the first wife in their plural marriage. For over 2 decades, the pair shared a deep bond that formed the foundation of the Brown family. However, their relationship began to unravel in 2014 when Meri agreed to legally divorce Kody. This decision was not rooted in their personal struggles but rather to allow Kody to legally marry his fourth wife, Robin, and adopt her 3 children from a previous relationship. Despite the legal separation, Meri and Kody maintained a spiritual marriage. However, over the years, their relationship continued to deteriorate. In recent seasons, both Kody and Meri have admitted to being emotionally distant, with Kody expressing that he no longer viewed Meri as a romantic partner. The eventual separation of their spiritual marriage marked the culmination of years of tension and unaddressed grievances. Fan backlash and public perception. Kody's fighting and sex comment has reignited debates among fans about his treatment of Meri and his other wives. Many viewers feel that the remark was not only disrespectful but also indicative of a broader pattern of dismissiveness toward the emotional labor and sacrifices made by his wives. Fans have taken to social media platforms to criticize Kody's lack of accountability and empathy. On Twitter, one user wrote, "Meri deserves so much better than to have her years of love and effort reduced to such a crude comment." On Reddit, another fan pointed out, "This isn't just about the comment, it's about the years of neglect and emotional invalidation we've seen Kody exhibit toward his wives." Meri's reaction and public statements. Meri's response to Kody's comment has been measured but firm. She expressed disappointment in how their relationship was portrayed and emphasized the need for respect, even in the face of their differences. "We shared over 20 years together," Meri stated in a recent interview. "That's not something to dismiss or reduce to a single phrase. It's hurtful and unfair." Meri's reaction has garnered widespread support from fans, many of whom have long rooted for her to reclaim her independence and self-worth. Over the years, Meri has been open about her struggles, including feelings of isolation and rejection within the family. Her journey toward self-empowerment has been a central storyline in Sister Wives, resonating with viewers who admire her resilience. Broader implications for the Brown family. The fallout from Kody's comment extends beyond his relationship with Meri. It has also brought renewed scrutiny to the dynamics within the Brown family as a whole. Over the years, the family's plural marriage has been marred by allegations of favoritism, particularly toward Robin, Kody's fourth wife and legal spouse. Fans have speculated that Kody's relationships with his other wives have suffered as a result of his perceived preference for Robin. Christine Brown's decision to leave Kody in 2021 and Yanel Brown's subsequent separation have further highlighted the fractures within the family. Both women have cited feeling undervalued and unsupported as key reasons for their departures. Kody's controversial comment has only added fuel to these sentiments, reinforcing the perception that he lacks empathy and respect for his wives. The complexities of plural marriage. Kody's remark has also reignited broader discussions about the challenges and dynamics of plural marriage. While Sister Wives has often portrayed the lifestyle as one of love, cooperation, and shared goals, the reality has frequently been far more complex. Issues of jealousy, resource allocation, and emotional neglect have been recurring themes throughout the show's run. Critics argue that Kody's fighting and sex comments